Well, Sunday morning, bore da, tin iawn. Nice frosty one today too. 28th of Feb, tomorrow is 1st of March. On the 1st of March in Wales is Dydd Gwyl Dewi, which is St David's Day. Dydd Gwyl Dewi. 1st of March, St David's Day. See the frost on the grass there. See there, or you can see where the shadow where the sun hasn't got on the grass is frozen solid. It's frozen solid there as well, but where the sun has been on it, it's okay. So yeah, not a lot to report really. Still on lockdown. Not been to the mental. For 4 months, is it? Something like that. Wow, am I missing the place? What was that on there? I don't know. Bird, I think. Yeah. So it's going to be good to get back to normal. And also I've talked about my plan for this long distance walk. I don't know if you can see me with the sun right behind me there. Be lovely on the Cludians today. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so we've got plans for this long distance walk, but it won't be anytime soon. We'll just have to get back to normal-ish if we ever get back to normal. But it's definitely, you know, it's in the makings. I'm definitely going to do it. And it involves a bus. And I've not been on a bus since the early 80s when I used to work in Rill, in BMS, which then became Motorworld, the madhouse. Wow, we had some laughs in that place, I tell you. I was there for about 6 years, became assistant manager, and wow, really great fun, especially the Rill branch. But it's long gone. So yeah, this long distance walk, I've always enjoyed my long distance walk. The very first long distance walk I did on the Cludians, which I was sponsored, and I made quite a bit of money for charity. It was a 21 miler, and the very first time I entered it's going back, I think it was 1988, or was it a bit later, or 98 was it, I can't remember. Anyway, it's going back many years. And yeah, and it was the 21 miler, and it's not a race, you know, it's just a walk. You can sponsor yourself if you want, but it was just a walk that I did. And I was second, and there was about 100 and, I think it was 108 entered it, and I was second. So, you know, like I say, it's not a race, but yeah, I made a few quid for charity on that one. You know, so you're talking mountain walk, and it was 21 miles, and I did it. I'll get back around this way, going with his milk and his loaf. Yeah, 6 hours 23 minutes. That's 21 miles. So you know, you can do the maths, and it wasn't on the flat. This long distance walk that I've got planned will be on flat. It's road walking, but I'm not gonna, you know, spoil it. Just gonna. But it was, you know, you're talking mountain country. Well, you know, the Cludians, you know, hills and mountain terrain and all that. 21 miles in 6 hours 23 minutes, and I was second. As I say, it wasn't a race, you know, it's nothing to do with that. It's just that I was just, out of 108 people, I was second, and that's my very first sponsored walk. You know, I've been doing a long distance walks before that, like, but that was my first when I actually made some money for a charity. Anyway, get the paper, get the paper, and then I'll have a natter of what I'm going to be drinking and cooking this morning. Still 130. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Thanks very much. Thank you. Sorry. Lovely, it's alright, don't worry. Thanks very much. Thanks a lot, see ya. I apologised for giving me all a load of 10p. I know what it's like, I always try and get the right money, because for some reason this time of the morning they don't have much change in this place. And I know what it's like myself, because I've been, you know, nearly all my working life have been on retail, except when I was on the building sites and what have you. But that was the early days when I was young. I used to do the building sites and what have you. People look at you. What's he doing talking to a camera? Yeah, that was another story, another saga. But I know what it's like, you know, you're short of change. And someone gives you, you know, they spend 55 pence or something, they give you a £20 note. You know, oh, it's awful. Like I say, I always try and get the right amount of money on a Sunday morning. But I didn't at this time, I just had £2. And he apologised, I'm sorry, I took all these 10p's. You know, you feel a bit bad, because I know what it's like. Anyway, right, I got a pork. It's not so much a chop, it's a pork. It's in between a pork chop and a pork joint. It's a lump of pork. I actually had it on one of my deliveries from Tesco. So I'll do that. Peri peri sauce mix on it and what have you. Bit of paprika, bit of seasoned salt and what have you. Baby spuds, I'll do some mixed veg. Ciders, exactly the same as last Sunday, except it's a brown left instead of the blonde. The only reason I got a blonde last Sunday is because they didn't have any brown. I much prefer the brown. So I've got a brown left, a vintage cider and a twisted tree. It's nice, that twisted tree. Let's see if I can get the cork out of it. If you've watched my video, and you'll have seen that hell of a job on the Sunday roast video to get the cork out. But I included it in, I didn't edit it out, which I'll include in this one's video as well. That's if you watch my Sunday roast videos. Right, so that's it. I'm going, and I'll see you next Sunday.